3 years ago, Unlocked Church was able to take our first mission trip. We came down to the Great Passion Play, a spot that shares the gospel hundreds of times a year.
Day one, turning the Jesus statue into an even better looking place as we take the hillside, make it a better slope, plant grass seed and hay, and run through a sprinkler. Thank you for the help of Melanie and Jacob in their equipment to get it done. We had families from Florida, Minnesota, Mississippi, all convene in Arkansas. After you plant the grass seed, you better test it out and do a trick competition. I know what you're thinking. How could we do all that work and then that happen? It's ministry. It's reaching people. It's partnering with people to do life. As we pull weeds and lay railroad ties, still day one, Laura, Lily, Brendan, Legend, all doing work. Yes, that's a pregnant woman dumping weeds. Got a six-wheel ride with Jacob to see what Jacob, Melanie, and crew did the week before we arrived. Riding a six-wheel you would think would be precarious in the trails, but Jacob's a great driver. Pause for a root, get that out of there so later on one-wheelers don't fall. Seen a new bridge placed for your exit of the trails. Epic and Dan up top the hill, covering some pipes that have been exposed as we've dug. On the other side, we're laying pipes for a brand new sprinkler system on the backside of the Jesus statue. Primitive tools only on a mission trip. Only a few shovels to go around. Chris here digging with a rock. Legend has the axe. Well done. He must have won in the pulling of the straws. Chris giving directions, pausing for a little spider. No worries. It was a living, but no one was harmed. Later the afternoon after lunch, Lily, Laura, and Epic posting up some signs for Dirtsurferz. Melanie in her ex digging a trench all the way to a brand new chapel that they're going to be able to hold weddings in. Right there sits the chapel. Back to the boys, trail maintenance, making it a better ride for all one-wheelers towards the end of the week. Dropping sand, we got Parker, Legend, and Epic. Lily and Laura watching it. Hit the slopes at the end of the day, took all the groms. Students for a quick ride before dinner. Then we sit around in a circle every night and give our rads of the day a prop to somebody and have a devotion. This is where we really get to spend time with the whole team and hear about what they did on the top of the mountain and at the bottom of the mountain. Day 2, Kent laying the cornerstones to a retaining wall. Starting to get work early in the morning. Gonna put a French drain in. Jason swinging an axe. Girls painting for the Great Passion Play area before the play on Friday. Lily, Laura, and guests painting one of the great doors. Look at this guy getting a chance to use a jackhammer with Parker. Parker will love this. His highlight of the week for sure. Rest of the team painting and staining railroad ties, making them look so good for guests that will visit. Dan using a tamper, building a retaining wall on the set. Guess what? Roses show up in the middle of the afternoon, day 2. Ladies and crew start digging holes to get them in the ground. 40-some, 30-some, call it 100 if you will. We got rose bushes everywhere. You know what time it is? Dinner time. But before that, nightly ride. Wednesday night, we got a chance to go to Kent's church where Lily got to speak. She preached so well that the entire room moved forward to listen to Lily speak, and then to see what God did through her teaching was nothing but special. Take a quick nap, find ourselves on top of the tabernacle. See that? That's me. Tarp needs to go. Leaky, old, very windy that day. 35-mile-an-hour gust, bringing a big piece of equipment to help move a 1,200-pound tarp. It's long and it's wide, folks. How did the ancient Israelites do this? I have no idea. Have to rotate to the front after many cooks in the kitchen to figure out how are we going to get this up safely. One ladder, lots of people. We decide to unfold, refold, put it into the front of the bucket of the piece of equipment, lift it to the top of the tabernacle, trying not to get blown off, remove the old tarp, pull out the new tarp. Hats are falling. Safety, number one concern. Everyone was safe. Got it, the new one on. Now going to tie it down with ropes. Fast forwarding to Friday now. This is where we transition to begin to help dirt surfers really set up and register people early in the morning, 7:30. Breakfast hasn't even been had. First 100 riders getting free swag bags, so the lines are set up. After registration, open trails, practicing happening. Continue to register people, making sure the medics are ready to go if anyone has cuts and bruises. And then Friday night, something that's never gotten to happen before.
This past year, we were able to, for the first time in the 3 years, invite one-wheelers to come and see the play, to come and hear the story of the gospel. Not only did they come, it was a ton of people that came to hear the gospel.
What a night that was. Early morning Saturday, final touches for dirt surfers as we get the podium ready, proper branding out as flags need to be waved. Final touches to the pro stages, make sure the pros know what way to go. Joes know it's a no-go. Final meeting with all racers, giving the rules and regulations of the day as 25 plus members from Unlocked Church from Minnesota hit the trails to send racers out to see how fast they can mob the trails. Even got a chance to hit the trails with my good friend Joey to see how good he is in the trails.
It does not feel like a Minnesota fall. That feels like a Arkansa.
Don't worry, he's okay. What a week it was. One for the history books where we spread the gospel, served like Jesus, and loved people like Jesus loves us.